Okay, guys, this full disclosure is going to be on the more less possible side of what I'm going to be doing for this monster party. I don't know what I am going to do for the full party at the time of recording, but obviously you guys can see ahead. Unless I do change something in the description, I'm not sure yet. Or depending when you see this. But in any case, yep, this is going to be Balmrum taking on the Magmen by themselves. And in order to do that, I had to grind a lot, but because grinding can get a little bit too hard with the area that we are in, I use cheat codes to increase the experience rate so that we can get through this a little bit faster, and I over-leveled Balmrum big time. He is level 42. He needs to be level 42 to even have a chance to get through this, just so you guys know. And you have to get the ideal circumstances to get this to work too, so it is, like I said, very difficult. So you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit on this one. Also, there are other party members that I have along with us, because they were the people that I used to help level him up. Because I wanted a full party, but like I did make sure that the hero didn't gain any of that experience. So just letting you know, that's what I did. But for the fight, we're only going to be using Balmrum. As you can see, he's basically level fucking 42, and even then, it's still such a chancy thing. But he's got all of his skills. I really wish Lightning cast lightning spells, lightning element, but sadly it counts as the same element as Bang, which the Magmen resist. If it counted as zap levels of elements, then it would have actually been great, and Balmrum would not have to be at this level. But let's go over our items. These are the best equipment that you can get for them right now. Steel Fangs, Iron Cuirass, and Iron Helmet. That's all you can get. After this fight, we'll have access to his best armor, though, which will be the Flowing Dress. In my opinion, best armor anyway, because he actually gets breath resistance then. But yeah, it is terrible. So this is more of a gimmick run for Monster Party 15, if anything, sort of gimmick. But I wanted to use Balmrum, and I figured I may as well use it on the last natural fight I can have with the Magmen before I start doing trick runs with other characters, or repeated characters. I threw the crude image on and Bianca's ribbon for shits and giggles, but really I should probably fill that with medicinal herbs. But whatever, we're not going to bother doing that. So we're going to try this out. If it doesn't work out, I will show you the failed run before we retry with the successful one. So why don't we go ahead and get this started. And you're going to see why this is extremely hard, because, yeah, Balmrum does not have any good resistances. Now, there is something I did not include in this strategy that I could have done, and that's the Zizwiz Pillow. But in any case, it's boss time against some Magmen. The very first thing we're going to do is Pack a Punch. Now, we could use the Zizwiz Pillow to have a small chance to put everyone to sleep, just like we did in some previous runs. Well, that sucks. Now we're just going to attack. They're doing too much Fire Breath. I think this is a failed run already. I also used some stat seeds, by the way. Resilience and... we're just going to keep attacking. Resilience and Life Seeds were the only things I put on him, just to increase his stats even further. Alright, we have one more... Okay. Now, we have to pray. The biggest thing is getting rid of all the others right away. We're going to basically use every single medicinal herb we have just to get through this fight. But this is why I say this is not really a feasible fight to be doing, but it's what I'm left with, and I figured this would be kind of fun to do. And I think that's all of them. This is where having the extra medicinal herbs would be good. But now, you want to use War Cry. Not War Cry. Oh, fuck. I might have screwed this up, guys. Focus Strength. I might have screwed this up. But, yep, we were okay. If the Magmen didn't just attack and instead use the Fire Breath, we would have been screwed. I fucked that up, but whew. But yeah, that's how you get through this. Somewhat with just Balmrum. Now, I will admit though, the Zizwiz Pillow could make this more feasible at a lower level, but you'd be trying so many times to get the snooze to work. And Magmen have like a 66% chance to resist it, so it'd be even more luck-based. So this is the closest I can get to Surefire. And again, I used up all the Strength Seeds and Resilience Seeds I've collected throughout this whole save file. So, yeah, this was tricky. But now, we're done with that. And hopefully the next fights will be easy, though even then, I still don't think it'll be easy. We still have some hard fights ahead of us. And I'm hoping I don't need to super duper max out Balmrin, but Balmrin can max out at 99. So let's see how high level Balmrin has to be to get through this, and how many stat seeds I have to get through alone before I get to the ideal party members I want. If I don't use the ideal ones, I'll let you know as soon as I add a party member that I was not including. Anyway, that's enough of me blathering. See you at the rite of passage, I think? Alright guys, we have yet another solo Balmrin battle here. And I once again had to level him the fuck up. So, this is where he's at right now, at level 71. I needed him this high up for all of his HP, and actually, I just realized I did not heal him up. But I needed either his HP to be higher or his strength to be higher, so I used the cheats again, and we raised his level up like mad. So, that's why we're here. We already know his skills and all that, but just focus strength, disruptive wave, war cry, lightning. This one's hard because the guy hits hard, and Balmrin still doesn't have very good defense right now. I think I might have used up some stat seeds. I don't remember. No, I did not in this case. We still have a couple that I picked up along the way here. So, they're there just in case, but generally they're only going to be a little bit of help. And also, if I keep having to level up Balmrin, he's already going to hit his 255 strength max. I might want to save those seeds. Some of those seeds, at least. Resilience seems to be the one that he really lacks, though. Alright, now for items, he doesn't need much because, honestly, if we don't kill fast, we die. So, here he's got a Fire Claw now. The Flowing Dress is his best armor for the rest of the game, pretty much. Iron Helmet is going to be his best hat for a while, at least until Gen 3? Yeah, until Gen 3. I think the Fire Claw is the same deal, too, for weapon-wise, if I'm not mistaken. Ribbon doesn't matter, Crude Image doesn't really matter, I just threw it on there. And one Pack the Punch is very much necessary. Everything else here was just for the way up here. Mostly for any instant death spells or spells coming at him. But it's not important for this fight. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and get this started. If we lose, don't worry, I will show you the winning run afterwards. Because we still can lose, even at this level. Yeah, Balmrin is not meant to be soloing. He needs to heal the person to heal him. Here we go. But I'm just going to fast forward this part, because it's boss time, or mini-boss time, against Robbin Hood. I found out his HP doesn't reflect accurately on the wiki when I checked, because at the time it said he had 1040. However, when you power up, focus strength, I wasn't able to beat him in 2 rounds. 734, very good. Now we got to focus strength one more time. He actually has 1450 or so, and I had to do that. There we go. I had to check that out by looking at my past videos where we fought Robbin Hood, and and where the battles where Robbin Hood never used mid heal is how I got to find out whether or not how much HP he had, and I did the math and everything. So, if you want to check it, you can feel free to check out some of the past runs, but that's it for this fight. Next up are the pawns, which hopefully I don't have to level up any more than this, but we'll see. I'll see you there. Alright, it's time for the pawn fights. These are going to be mostly pretty easy. I didn't level up any further, but this is just my item setup, just so you guys can see. I have 3 packs of punches, 1 for each of the bosses coming up. Thanks to our HP, these fights are actually not going to be too bad. But again, we're like friggin' level 71, so it's a little sad, but we're going to be going through these pretty fast. So, let's go for pawn 1. Alright, so, not that it's super necessary, but I'm going to go ahead and put the Zenithian Shield on because he casts his sap. And I'd rather not have him lose more HP than necessary. So we're going to power up, we're going to focus strength, and then we're going to attack. Because of how high our attack is now, it is worth powering up after each attack usually. So, just letting you know. Anyway, I'll meet you over at pawn 2 because it's going to be pretty fast. And it's Pawn 2. Again, I didn't even bother healing. I'm going to Zintian Shield to get the magic attacks off of us because we don't have any resistance to that. We're going to power on up. Then we're going to focus strength. And attack. He's already mid-healing. That's how bad it was. I'll focus strength again. It's okay if he decides to heal himself again because we'll outdo it. And there you go. Another one down. Like I said, these will be pretty fast. Kon being probably the only exception. I guess I shall see you there. Sorry, the computer just went a little weird there. And it's boss time against Kon the Knight. First things first, since Monsters gets auto-revived here, I'm gonna put him in the front so he takes the more damage. And he's just gonna be using items that I threw in his inventory. For starting off with Bomber, we're gonna put the Zenithian Shield up, just to keep magic off of him. Keep showing off that wedding veil, even though your wife's right next to you. Packs a punch yourself. There you go. He's indestructible. Nara does the thing. And here we go. Okay, showing off that wedding veil, and at this point, it's time to focus strength. Oh, nice. Monsters may survive this fight, and that's fine. It's not the end of the world. It really doesn't matter what level monsters ends up at. We're just not gonna we're not gonna use them, that's all. Focus up again. And attack. And that's it. Yeah, that's how broken the set of fights got. But that's only because of Bomren's level. Now, after this, I think we'll be able to pick up our second party member that I intended. I'm not positive, though. But we'll see. In any case, I will see you there. Oh, right. I forgot about the experience. Oh, but it was Ballroom that leveled up. I thought it was monsters. But okay. Alright, guys. We're now at the first Generation 3 fight, which is going to be against Slon the Rook. And we also have our new party member, Dwight, finally. And Dwight is not good. He's so... Just look at his stats. I had to get him up to this level just for him to stand a chance against some of the enemies here. And that's with the best gear I could possibly get him to. It's ridiculous. He is naturally fast. That isn't his current agility because I gave him the meteorite bracer. But it is pretty fast. It's over 120 something. So, is it 120? Yeah, over 120 something. But his resilience is pretty bad. His HP is on the low side. Around this level, he should be doing much more. He should be having much more HP. But sadly, yeah, he does not get that. And his leveling growth is kind of slow too. Now, he doesn't have as much experience as Bomrum, but yeah, look at how much experience he's at right now. That's about, what is that, 50 liquid metal slimes or so? Yeah. So, it's ridiculous. And no, I did use I'm taking a lot of liberal use of experience cheats for this run because there's so much grinding. It is way too much. Now, Dwight does learn some useful skills, but sadly, he doesn't learn some until very late. Like, right now, he has mid-heal, heal, and drain magic and frenzy. Frenzy is not very useful. Nose for treasure is only good for if I forget about a treasure chest that I missed or something. Eventually, he does learn oomph, but it's like level 50 or 60 or something like that he learns it. And by then, we'll probably have the drum, you know? But for now, he is at a usable amount of experience, or level, whatever you want to call it. And I do have to protect him a little bit because he is fragile, though. He's not even a glass cannon because he doesn't really have that great of attack. I gave him the best weapon right now, which is the Metal King Sword that's available, I mean. And he's still not doing that much damage. He's doing a decent amount of damage, but that's about it. So, yeah, Dwight's not that much better either. But anyway, let's go over our item setup for this, but mostly it's going to be for Ladja eventually. I have the Metal King Sword on Dwight, because that's the best I can give him at this time. Same with the Flame Armor. Metal King Sword is the highest attack weapon, but it's not the best, because we all know that the Blizzard Blade is the best for later on. But for now, that's going to work. The Flame Armor is workable. I could give him the Hades armor instead to give him more breath resistance and more defense, but I don't like him being so slow yet. For now, he's going to stick around like this. Hades helmet's his best helmet. I do have a liquid metal shield as well, or king metal shield, or whatever it is, but I decided to leave the dragon shield on. He can survive with this, but it is good for those times when physical attacks are too hard on him. And Meteor Bracer, because, well, I want him to go first, usually. He's got a fairy foil for this fight, which he's going to be abusing almost anytime we use him, it seems like, right now. He's got the Zenithian shield that's going to be later for Ladja, probably the Yigdu, same thing. But a Paxa Punch, Elfin Elixir for when he runs out of MP eventually, and some Yigleaves. Also, Bomberman's upgraded a little bit. He's got a Happy Hat now and an Icicle Dirk, which is very good weapon at this time, at least. Still got the Flowing Dress and Crude Image. We also picked up an Elfin Charm over in Fairy Lay, but we also have a Staff of Salvation, which I gave Bomberman because, well, it's basically mid-heal, and Dwight already has mid-heal, so I figured, you know, having two people with capabilities of healing works. And then, of course, Fairy Foil, Yigleaves, Elfin Elixirs, and Paxa Punches. This is probably the most setup I've ever had to do for Slon, but since we're introducing a new character, I figured it's important. Anyway, why don't we just jump in on this fight? Because Slon is not too hard, but we still have to work for it. So, it's boss time against Slon the Rook. And first things first, we're going to double up Bomberman's attack, and we're going to Fairy Foil Dwight. That's okay, and then after that, we're going to Fairy Foil Bomberman, and you're going to Fairy Foil again, because right now you're okay. This guy only attacks, so this is fine. And give it one more defense up. You as well. You're maxed out on your defense. And now, Bomberman can go ahead and focus strength, and you can now Paxa Punch yourself. Good. You attack, you go ahead and just heal yourself. That's some very good damage. Go ahead and focus. Go ahead and you can actually attack. We're in okay HP range right now. Yeah, just keep attacking. Frenzy's... I could try to Frenzy, but Frenzy apparently has a resistance of some sort. So some enemies only take 1 damage from it, which I assume all enemies do. I didn't look it up how much, what does what, but it's like some sort of like... I think it's rooted to Kamikaze maybe or something. Oh, I already focused strike. You go ahead and attack. Go ahead and mid-heal Bomberman. And there you go. Nice and easy. The explanation took longer than the fight itself. Next up is Ladja, which is also possible, but Dwight still might go down. We'll see, though. I'll see you there, though. Okay, guys, we're at Ladja, and I found out something interesting, though I think I found this out in a previous monster party and may have forgotten about it. But in this fight, you don't want Bomberman on the Icicle Dirk. You want him on the Fire Claw, especially if you put Paxa Punch on him and Focus Strength on. I did some tests, and when it's the Icicle Dirk, my top damage was 347, with my lowest being 320, but with the Fire Claw, I ranged anywhere from 369, nice, up to 459. It has a wider range. And this is because Ladja has 100% resistance to Crackle, which is what the Icicle Dirk is running on elemental-wise. And the Fire Claw, I think, is running either Frizz or Sizz, one of the two, but he has the same resistance of those of only 20%. So I believe that's why Fire Claw ends up doing it better for this. So make sure you use Fire Claws on anybody that you use if they can equip it, or an Icicle Dirk, if those are like the choices or something, you know? Only for this fight, or fights that, you know, going forward, you're better off where the enemy, you know, resist one more than the other or less. If they're equal, don't worry about it. You go with the highest damaging one, which would be the Icicle Dirk. Wanted to mention that anyway. I'm not going to show it off in battle, though. I'm just trust me on this. This is our item supplies, which is about the same as last time here. Nothing really of note, so why don't we go ahead and get started with this fight. This one can take a little bit of time, but I'm not too worried. Anyway, it's boss time against Ladja. So, first things first, you're going to Paxa Punch, and you are going to Zenithian Shield, so the Caprizo doesn't affect it. Double Caprizo will 100% kill Dwight, but it won't kill Bomberman thanks to his health. And now we're going to do the fairy foil fun. You know, if you want to, you could also have Dwight or Bauman disruptive wave Bishop Ladja to stop him from doing much now. But there's only 2 of them right now, so we're better off just focusing on our defenses for now. That's fine. 1 more from each of them, and they're done. Okay, and now at this point, he's going to focus strength, and Dwight is basically going to be a healer. That's fine. You have to heal yourself this time. 428, nice. Okay. This is a case where, unfortunately, we don't want to focus strength. We're going to have them both heal themselves. Yeah, it's all bounce is going to be wearing off soon anyway. That's why I thought of that. Go ahead and heal yourself again, and you go ahead and Zooting Shield. Yep. Okay. Now we want to just double heal on Bauman just to get him up ahead. Dwight's at a not so nice 69 HP. Heal yourselves each. Yeah, things like this can get sucky because we don't have a very good way of healing. If we can end the round with Bauman staying in the 300s, we're good. Alright, do 1 more twin heal. Okay. I think we're good. You could focus strength, and you could just keep healing. Okay. You attack, and heal yourself. Because I figured bounce might wear off. That might be a good time to do it. Yeah, that's why we don't want no bounce on... We want bounce to stay on Dwight. Alright, you're going to heal him while you bounce it up. Good. Now you can focus strength, and you can heal. But yeah, the reason why focus strength is so important is because it gives you a little bit of extra damage when there's a multiplier involved, which the Icicle Dirk and Fire Claw both have. Now, I don't know if it's enough to be over the Orichalcum, what is it? Orichalcum Fangs, but it's something. Something to think about. I'll test it out in the later. Alright, you can attack and you heal. Of course, Bauman is absurdly over-leveled right now, so that's why he seems much more useful. But that's okay. He couldn't do this by himself, that's for sure. Alright, I think I'm going to actually rebounce instead of heal. Good hit. Keep focus strengthening, and you heal yourself now. And you can attack. But yeah, it's basically let Bauman do the damage. And Dwight can be a okay healer. At least he didn't double Caprizzle. I think I focused strength last. Yes. Alright. You can focus strength. Dwight's okay right now. Oh, bounce wore off. He might be dead. That's why we don't buff up Dwight. Alright. I forget if I focused strength last time. You know what? Just attack and Dwight... Pray. Yes, I did. Okay. Alright. This is a case where we're going to probably Yigdu instead. So why don't you go ahead and focus strength and use that Yigdu up. And that's okay. You attack. You can put your bounce on. And there we go. Yeah, like I said, Dwight is not that good. I imagine he could be an interesting, someone recommended me to use a DS, the Dragon Quest V DS editor to maybe put characters in different spots. I wonder if I could replace the hero with Dwight or something, just to see if you start with him, if it would be worthwhile, because he does start at level 1. He has very low HP. I wonder if that would make things harder. That's something to look into if I can get into that. But anyway, that's it for Ladja. Next up, we got to see if Bjorn is possible. I think he might be, but I'm not positive. See you there. Okay, guys, Bjorn is doable. It's honestly, I think you're probably better off if Bauman soloed it, but I'd rather bring along our Dwight here, so may as well. But in any case, here's the item setup I have going on for this. Bomberman's going to be the holder of the Zenithian shield to keep themselves from getting their defenses lowered, since we need them to stick around the most. Fairy Foil to get their defense maxed out. Staff of Salvation, they're going to be the only one able to heal themselves, however, in this case. But at least they can heal themselves, so there you go. And a bunch of Yig Leaves and a Pax-a-Punch as well. The Yig Leaves are mostly for Dwight, because Dwight's probably going to die quite a few times. Now, for Dwight's got they got their general gear here. I was debating on putting the Metal King shield here, but I think Sap would just lower the defense even further type of thing, so may as well just go with the resistance at least. Fairy Foil for odd turns here and there, but yeah. Zenithian's sword is probably the best thing that they can be doing for this, besides healing themselves. And the Yigdu for if they both are in low HP territory, just in case. A Pax-a-Punch in case Bomberman does go down to help with their attack up and all that. And an Elfin Elixir in case they run out of MP. That's the gist of all he needs to really... there's nothing else that really would be useful. I guess I could throw another Yigdu just in case, but that would be about the only filler I'd have to put in there. But anyway... Oh, and quick stat overview. I'm not going to go over it that hard. I'm just going to... I think Dwight leveled up since in between just once in between though, so figured I'd show that off. And now I will meet you at the start of the fight. And it's boss time against Bjorn the Behemoose. First things first, why don't you show off those lovely shoes, monsters. You're going to immediately Zenithian Shield, and you are going to Pax-a-Punch Bomberman to start him off. The less turns that Bomberman has to not do his normal job, the better. Alright. Actually this time why don't you show off the Royal Insignia for shits and giggles. You gotta raise your defense, you need to heal yourself. Alright, double buff. Okay, one reflect is okay. Why don't you show off the mirror now? Nope, you gotta keep buffing your defense. Why don't you... I think he's in the positive still. Why don't you use Zenithian Sword? Just to get him at neutral at least. Finally, he's down. Okay. One more Fairy Foil will do it, and then I'm probably going to use the bounce spell again, and then we're good. Okay, do that. Mid-heal yourself. Dwight is basically just going to be stuck in a heal loop, probably. Alright, you can just attack. Don't bother with focus, because sometimes you're going to have to interrupt your thing. And he's not buffed right now, I don't believe. Yeah, may as well raise your defense up a little when you don't have anything better to do. Keep attacking. Also, yeah, as you can see, I'm on the Icicle Jerk. That's because Bjorn doesn't have any resistances to ice or fire, so you go with the strongest weapon. Go ahead and raise your defense. It's debatable if Dwight should have the Staff of Salvation or not, but I feel like it's not... It's a bad idea in case we need both of them to heal. But anyway, just let Bomberman take on the attack, while Dwight soaks some hits in. Bounces off. So this is a time where you want to bounce, but because Dwight is faster, he can mid-heal Bomberman a little. You know what? Why don't you attack? You're only 59. Okay, don't bother with that. Alright, and defense up. I think this is a time to let yourself heal up, and why don't you... Yeah, let's risk a Zenithian Sword. That's fine. You gotta heal yourself, so why don't you heal yourself and you heal yourself. Alright, that only took some of it. Oh, nope. Another heal, and then we're gonna rebounce up, I think. Okay. Yeah, rebounce. And at this point, you know, Fairy Foil. May as well. Alright, attack, see how your attack is doing before we bother anything. 226 is fine. Okay. He's buffed. you can actually attack, and you're going to Disruptive Wave. 282. Okay, yeah. Neutral is 282. You gotta remember that. I can't tell what the positive is there, so I'm gonna have you attack, and you just defense up. 250. Okay, you're better off disruptive. Well, now you're definitely better off Disruptive Waving. So, you know what? No, you can attack, and you Disruptive Wave. Good. He's in a buff loop. A serious buff loop. But that's fine, actually. This is why Dwight with this is actually very handy. Alright, Dwight's gonna have to heal. Yeah, you're better off, just in case. Alright. You want to keep buffing yourself? That's fine with me, because we are just going to tear it down. But yeah, you don't want to bother with focus strengthening at all. Okay. You want to bounce, and you're going to mid-heal. There we go. Alright, keep doing that. See what happens. We're actually getting a little lucky, I think, honestly. Because right now, Bomberman hasn't really needed to heal themselves too much. Yeah, you should stay healthy. I don't like the lightning. I may need to heal Bomberman, have Bomberman heal himself soon. Yep, absolutely now. You gotta. Yeah, just regular heal. Why don't you Fairy Foil up? Yeah, we could buff ourselves too. Alright, that happened. I think Rebounce is going to be needed soon. Just raise your defense up a little. Okay. One more heal, and why don't you Disruptive Wave? That's not the worst. You Disruptive Wave so you can attack, and you can just heal yourself. There we go. Yeah. Again, this is probably because Bomberman's so high level, but still, there was a minor bit of a challenge because you got to keep yourself up for a while. And Dwight, unfortunately, like I said, is not much help. Anyway, that's it for Bjorn. Next up is Queen Ferz. I guess I'll see you there. Okay, we're here at Queen Ferz, and the fight is pretty simple. It's not too bad at all. We did get a level up in between, so Bomberman's HP is at 500, good for him. But yeah, so quick stat overview for everybody to see. Not much has changed, obviously, but you know, always good to look. Alright, item setup. I'm sticking with the Icicle Dirk. I don't remember if the Fire Claw is technically better or not, because honestly, I didn't decide to check. In fact, I could check right now. But I figured this would be the best one to begin with anyway. According to this, the Fire Claw might be better, but it's negligible because Queen Ferz resists it Frizz and Sizz 20% and cracks 67%. So I suppose the Fire Claw might be ever so slightly better, but I can't imagine it being that much important. But anyway, same gear as usual, but Fairy Foil and Staff of Salvation are somewhat useful. I'm probably not going to use the one that's on Bomberman, but we'll see. Mostly Packs of Punches and Yiggly is going to be important. The Zenithian Swords just because I didn't feel like throwing in the bag, because Dwight's going to need it for the next fight, probably, for King Korol. As for Dwight themselves, this is what they've got. Not much has changed. Fairy Foil they will be using. Zenithian Shield, may as well use. And everything else is just the usual. A Yiggleaf, an Elfin Elixir, and the Yigdu, along with the Packs of Punches. Yigdu is probably not going to be used for during this fight, but it may be used during King Korol's. So, in any case, why don't we go ahead and get started? I'll meet you at the start of the fight because I don't feel like showing off the dialogue. I'll see you there. And boss time against Queen Ferz. First things first, show off some boots. You go ahead and Paxa your punch. And why don't you start off with the Zenithian Shield? That way we can get passive damage when, yeah, like that, for when there's magic damage. Alright, you have Paxa your punch. Throw one Fairy Foil in. why don't you start fairy foiling as well? Not bad. And now you can now focus up. You're going to fairy foil. Good. Oh, you can attack, and you can fairy foil one more time. Alright, Dwight's good. And now we're just going to let Bomberin just handle this, while Dwight just plays healer. Go ahead and attack. Oh, bounces off. Not that it's super duper important or anything. It's not as extremely necessary as it is during the Bjorn fight or anything. You can heal Bomberin. Ooh, you're focusing down. That's okay, I think Dwight can out-heal it. You can attack, go ahead and heal. Yeah, that's good enough damage. Oh, I think the fairy foil is useless. I meant to do bounce, but that's okay. Crackle doesn't really do any damage to him anyway. I think you attack this turn. Yep. This will be over really soon, by the way, because of the focus strength. Keep healing Bomberin. By the way, I do prefer Bomberin over Saber, because it sounds a lot closer to his original name. I don't remember if I focus strength or not, so I'm going to have him attack. Yep, good. But yeah, this is probably going to be a lot of the fights. Dwight's going to play makeshift healer, while Bomberin does the damage because of the level differential here. Yes, you do things. Actually, I think you have to attack this turn. I don't remember. That worked out well enough. Alright, and that's it for Queen Ferz. It's, like I said, simple enough. I will see you at King Korol, where, we should be okay. It'll just be annoying if I believe. So, but yeah, see you there. Alright, we're here at King Korol, and he's actually more doable than I thought he would be. So, for this fight, I did have to switch up some stuff. I did get the Poison Claw, which is usually stronger than the Icicle Dirk, but when I checked out the damage ranges and all that, Icicle Dirk has better damage range, thanks to the extra damage it does to things that don't resist ice too much, which King Korol does not. King Korol equally resists both ice and frizz/sizz 20%, so Icicle Dirk is the better option because it has slightly higher attack than Fire Claw. So that's what we're doing for Bomberin for this fight. Otherwise, they're pretty much fine. They have the Staff of Salvation, a couple of Yigleaves, and a bunch of Packs of Punches because we're going to be probably going through a bunch of those. And an Elfin Elixir for Dwight in case he runs out of MP. We shouldn't, but it might happen. For Dwight, we got the usual gear. I did take off his helmet to give him a little more room for items, just to give him an extra Packs of Punch. That's really the main reason. You'll be using the Zenithian Sword to just mess up the bounce spell every now and then. The Yigdu may or may not be used depending on our luck with our damage anyway. And we got, again, a bunch of Packs of Punches, one Yiggly for emergencies. That should be all we need, though. And also, yeah, because our defense really doesn't matter, it's just resistances that matter in this fight. And speaking of, Dwight has very good ice resistance, so the Ice Breath does not do much. And it also helps to have the Flame Armor and Dragon Shield as well, but, you know, I also could have upgraded him to a Tempest Shield, but it doesn't really matter right now. He's going to get an Ogre Shield soon anyway, so that's what we're doing. Oh, and a very quick, not that anything changed, but this is our stats for now. But let's go ahead and get started. Shouldn't be too bad. And other than bad luck, which we shouldn't have because he's in a set pattern, we should be fine. Alright, it's boss time against King Korol. So, first things first, we're going to have you focus strength, and you're going to go ahead and Packs of Punch Bomberin. That's fine. You attack, you're going to Disruptive Wave. Of course he defends. That's the one problem with focus strength, but look at that damage, it's still very high. You're going to focus strength again, and at this point, you don't really have much else you need to do. Oh, by the way, you can also Drain Magic him to get some MP back if need be, so that's an option. I guess I'll throw an attack in. Oh no, not the Disruptive Wave. As if we can't do anything about it. Packs a punch up. Alright, he bounced again. You're going to focus. You're going to do disruptive. That's fine. You're going to attack. You're going to heal that back up. Yeah, that's some very good damage. 516. Very good. Alright, you're going to focus strength. And I think you're going to defend this time. Okay. Now you're going to attack and you're going to Paxa. That's fine. Keep up the focus strength, and you're going to Zynthian Sword him. He's probably going to do the same back to us. Yeah, he's going to kick our Paxes out pretty badly. This is why Dwight having oomph by now would be wonderful, but unfortunately not yet. You go Paxa, you're going to disrupt him. Of course. Attack, and I think he still packs it, so you can go ahead and attack. Just throw in some damage. He really does not want us to have that, huh? I'm going to go ahead and Paxa him now anyway. This doesn't matter because look at how little Dwight takes. You can attack now and you can heal. Of course he defends because he's a little asshole. But that's okay. Why don't you get Bomberman all the way up? That kaboom hurts, unfortunately. Very good. I think I don't remember what I did last time, so I'm just going to have him attack. Okay, I didn't do focus up, but that's okay. Dwight, go ahead and heal. Yeah, the kaboom hurts, but that's about it. Very good. Not the worst. Focus up. You go ahead and heal Barman. You go ahead and heal yourself. And there you go. See, that's pretty nice. Now, granted, Bomberman is also grossly over-leveled, so that probably made it a little bit easier, but still, the focus strength plus the power up plus the high strength made that a lot nicer. Alright, and, oh, we get a level up too, why not? Good for Dwight. I think he learned Zing now. Yeah, which is fine. He's basically the healer in this run anyway. But all we have now left next up, is Ladja. So, the last Ladja. I guess I'll see you there. Okay, guys. Nimzo, not Nimzo, just before Nimzo, Ladja is a difficult one. This might be an extra long video, so if you need to skip through, use the bookmarks as needed, or use fast forward. That's what I usually do when I watch YouTube videos. So, in any case, I had to level up Dwight, because Dwight is just so fucking fragile. It's obnoxious, really. I have him out, as you can see, I have him at level 45 now. His attack and defense are the same, that's just kind of fun, I gotta admit. Also, here are Bomberman stats, just so you could see them. But in any case, the reason I wanted to get Dwight to level 45 is so he'll have all of his spells, which includes Oomph, finally. So that way we don't have to carry those Paxa punches anymore. I mean, I have Bomberman carry one just in case, but still. So we can go over our item setup. For this one, you're better off with the Cobra Claw. I believe the Fire Claw doesn't do enough extra damage to warrant switching it from the Cobra Claw, so you're better off with that. Flowing Dress and Great Helm, of course, because we got a new helmet. Staff of Salvation is going to be used a lot. Fairy Foil we'll be using at the beginning, and a bunch of Yigglies, because Dwight's the most likely one to die. Unfortunately, though, Dwight needs a lot of setup constantly, so yeah, and that's why we have a Paxa Punch on them, too. Because if Dwight dies, there's a very good chance that Balmran's also going to get paralyzed, and then the fight ends. It's ridiculously tough. I am going to do my best to try to get this in one recording, but worst case scenario, I'm going to show you the failed run, which again will be in the bookmarks, and then I'll show you the successful run afterwards, which again bookmarks. So if you want to skip the failed run, you can. But anyway, for Dwight here's got the Metal King Sword because the Blizzard Blade won't be of extra help against Ladja. We got the Flame Armor, which, I mean, I guess it kind of helps, but we'd be better off with Fire Resistance at this point. We picked up an Ogre Shield, so we got Fire and Ice base. I did not want to give them the Hela armor because it's just... we really need the speed from Dwight. And the Great Helm, of course, we upgraded his helmet as well. Meteorite Bracer, we might not even need the Meteorite Bracer anymore, but I haven't checked really, and there's no reason not to put it on him, I guess, so there you go. Sage Stone goes on Dwight. We have the Fairy Foil as well, so he can set up defense. The Zenithian Shield is extremely important, just to keep Dwight from getting Kafrizzled to death. So I did debate, by the way, of switching off the Flame Armor for Dark Robe, but because the Dark Robe helps for Kafrizzle, but doesn't help enough. That's the problem. Even if you do that, it just doesn't help enough. So you're better off not, by the way. Yigdu is on Dwight in case they're both way too low, which, by the way, is going to happen a lot. And this fight is going to be long because we're going to be healing a lot, just so you know. And Dwight has the Stolo Step because he's immune to both Paralyze and Death. So Dwight can at least be useful for that. Also, I have a Yiggleaf here. I'm going to be adding another Yiggleaf, by the way, off screen. Just know that for a fact. I didn't mean to leave that gap there, but yeah, just in case Balmrin does go down, it's a good idea to have that ready and all that. So anyway, that's all the setup. I shall see you at the start of the fight because it's a lot of crap about to go on. So I'll see you there. And it's boss time against Ladja. Like I said, this fight is going to be a long one, probably. So, we want to have everyone in at the start. Monsters will be tanking some damage incidentally, but we're just doing this to get him to die. I could throw him in the inside of the wagon anyway, but I'd rather have him just gone. So, in any case, we're going to start off with Fairy Foil on Balmrin and Zenithian Shield on Dwight. That's fine. Just keep using stuff. You use this, and you can throw a Fairy Foil up too. That's okay. I'm gonna have you use... I thought that was someone else. I'm gonna have you use the Fairy Foil one more time. I'm gonna have you just heal yourself, because we don't want to heal monsters. We want Balmrin to be maxed out on defense. Dwight, we want to throw one more in if we can help it, but that's about it. At this point, why don't you Pax a Punch to set yourself up, and you just do one more defense foil there. That's fine. Why don't you heal yourself, and you go ahead and Fairy Foil one more time since we have the time for it. Alright, this is where we need to go full heal time. You're going to attack, you're going to Sage Stone though, actually. Good. 174 is not bad. Okay. I'm going to actually have Balmrin heal this time. Bounces down. I have to put bounce on. Here we go. Yeah, that's the bad part. We're going to heal. You're going to Zenithian Shield. This is going to happen a lot. Okay, you can attack and you can just Sage Stone now. Okay. That's fine. Nope, that was only 60. You can get away with that with the Sage Stone, I think. Okay. Risk an attack, and you know what? You don't need to heal yourself. Use mid-heal. I think mid-heal heals slightly more. Alright, there's the Paralyze. And this is where it sucks. You gotta Stolo Staff first. The Blistering Flames is what hurts Dwight the most, by the way. You need to heal, you need to Sage Stone. And bounces down. Let me guess, you're gonna Kafrizzle. Okay, at least you didn't Kafrizzle the wrong guy. You gotta double heal, it doesn't matter. That's fine. That's less fine. Stop doing that. We might lose Balmrin here. I'm not ready to use the Yigdu for that. That's actually not so bad. We have to double heal. Alright. Sorry, I hit fast forward because Burning Breath takes a while. That's out of instinct after all my test runs. I've done so many by now. Dwight's probably going to go down. But we're going to try not to and let him. Okay. I think we can get away with this again. This is, right now, we're getting stuck. We have to wait till Ladja fucks off for a bit. And right now, Ladja ain't doing that. Yeah. I'm gonna go with... No, because Dwight's not at full, we may as well Sage Stone. And here comes a goddamn Burning Breath. If you double Burning Breaths, that's not the worst in the world, but... Yeah, like I said, this is gonna take a fucking while. I'm gonna have you attack this time, because you're at 300 at least. Nice dodge. That's less good, but we didn't take damage, so in the end, it's not the worst. Bounces down. You attack, and just go ahead and Zenithia Shield. And you also don't want to bother with Focus Strength because of the Paralyze, unfortunately. We're going to have you help out poor Dwight. There we go. Now you could heal yourself in Sage Stone. Yeah, Sage Stone only does about 60. Mid-heal does 70. So if anytime there's a chance to, we're going to not use the Sage Stone. Instead, use mid-heal for Balmrin to help him out. Alright, you have to heal. It's when you need to multi-heal that it's good to have that. Alright, we're good. You can do this. I'm going to actually have you use Zenithian Shield. Because I feel like it was going to go. Alright, you attack. Wait, no. You have to heal yourself. Sorry. And we're going to throw a mid-heal out. It's only like a little bit of extra HP, but it's something. Let's Stolos. Okay. You can get away with attacking this time, I think. It's not exactly 300, but it's fine. That's good. Oh, that's less good. You dick. But no damage this turn, but until now... Fuck you! Ladja is such an asshole. And bounces down, so that you know that what that means. I am going to risk the Stolos on him, because we have to. Okay? That works. When he decides not to double attack, that's great. Alright, Stolos it up. He's just being a fucking dick now. But he does have a random AI, so he just can do whatever he fucking wants. Anyway, Sage Stone again. Yeah, go with physical attacks. I like those. Now you can mid-heal. Alright. But yeah, don't bother with Focus Strength at all because of the Paralyze. I think I mentioned that already, but just in case, it's just want to make sure that's clear. That's the reason why we're not doing that. It's getting messy. Alright, we have to Sage Stone that. Yeah, it sucks to only have 2 people here. But for this weird gimmick of a run, I need to do it this way. But at least this is possible. Out healing kind of sucks when we don't have full heal. You need to heal and Sage Stone. I think Bounce is about to go down, or if it hasn't already. Alright, I'm gonna have you attack. I'm gonna have you use Zenithian Shield. Yeah, it wasn't up for this whole time. Alright, Stolos Balmrin. That's perfect. We could Sage Stone this. That's less good. We have to double heal again. You know, with so many stats that are status things that are permanent, it's a shame Bounce isn't, but I kind of get why they can't do that. I'm gonna have to heal in this one. Bounce is gonna have to go back up again soon. But right now we're stuck in a healing loop. That is fine. Alright, I'm actually gonna have you heal yourself, and you're going to Zenithian. I'm glad I bounced now. You can attack, and I'm going to have Sage Stone because Dwight should be okay. As long as he can't be Kafrizzled, he's okay. If he just physical attacks, we're okay. We're going to be fine. Keep going. We're getting we were getting a little lucky. I had to jinx it. I'm sorry. Okay, that's not the worst. I think we can get away with the heal, but I'm going to have to bounce. Yeah. heal yourself, you should survive it. That's fine. I probably should have actually had him heal that turn, but... Okay. At least he didn't follow up anything with that. That could have been worse. Okay. Yeah, it's time to heal up again. That is fine. You're at 300. Bounce is going to have to go soon. But I have to keep him not paralyzed because Dwight will get singled down really fast. Not good. Yeah, we're caught in healing loop time. Okay. That's fine. Let's Zenithian back up. Good attack. I think we can get away with this. We did it! Oh, my test runs varied a lot. There was a couple times where I got through them fast, and then there's one where it took me like 45, well, sorry, I'm exaggerating. It would have been 45 minutes in real time, but I was using fast forward. But, like, it was taking a long time with fast forward to get through. So, yeah, that sucked. And we still have friggin' Nimzo to look forward to. So I guess I'll see you there next, guys. Hope this wasn't too painful for watching. See you in the next one. After we level up, of course. I hope it's Dwight. Ah, darn. Alright. Okay, guys. This is the last battle we have to do before we can get our third party member. And I had to do a lot of annoying shit to do this. Yeah, we had to max out Bomberin and Dwight to get Dwight up to level 80 just to have a chance at this. And we still could fuck this up, by the way. Things can go wrong. Bad luck can happen. That's why, yeah, I'll be showing probably one failure at the most, and then going through it again at either double speed or where we left off, depending the form or something. But yeah, this is nuts. And that's why for this fight, well, all our items are going to be basically Yiggly's except for one bit of healing from Bomberin. But yeah, the Icicle Dirk is on Bomberin because it does extra damage and more damage to second form Nimzo. Not first form Nimzo, but I also wanted to leave room for plenty of Yiggly's, so I decided not to bring along the Orichalcum fangs for this because of that. So that's why we have things. Also, you notice he's got the Metal King Helm as his defense. I don't think I showed that off last time. Yeah, because he didn't have it last time. As for Dwight, same reason. Dwight has the Blizzard Blade, though he's honestly rarely going to be attacking. He's too busy in all aspects of everything here. Also, the Flame Armor is on him because he's better off being fast than he is being slow. It's hard to predict with him being a healer with the Hella Armor. So, Flame Armor is a better option for this. Sadly, though, that only helps with Ice, though, and I don't have anything that helps for other things that could help with Flame besides the Ogre Shield here. And he has the Great Helm as well. I also threw a bunch of Life Seeds and Resilient Seeds on Dwight as well. I'll be showing off their stats in a moment. But yeah, he's the Sage Stone user, the Yigdu user, and a bunch of Yig Leaves in case Bomberin goes down. But Dwight's the more likely one to go down than Bomberin, so, and you'll see why in a moment. Bomberin has maxed out Strength and Agility now. Resilience is decent now, but some of that might be from the early Resilient Seeds we gave them. But otherwise, yeah, they're maxed out on attack, so that's where the Icicle Dirk is actually somewhat useful. But meanwhile, the reason why we're not going to be really attacking with Dwight, his strength sucks. He's at level 80, and his strength is only at 136. It's sad. I did not give any strength seeds to him yet, though, and I debated on it, but he just doesn't have the time to actually attack. It just doesn't work, so yeah, we're just not going to. But yeah, his resilience is not that great either. He is just not that good. It's a little sad. I mean, for a free party member, he's not good. He's okay, I guess, but like, yeah, he's definitely like challenge mode of everything. The only interesting thing he has is Frenzy, which you can get from anyone, and different monsters, and Oomph, which you can get from both your daughter and your wife. All 3 wives have Oomph, so... Yeah, Dwight ain't that special. He doesn't have the strength to really use a Blizzard Blade, but I gave it to him anyway. I debated on not giving him any weapon, too, by the way, because that's how bad we kind of need this. But, alright, that's our setup. Now, let's go ahead and get to the fight. I'll meet you at the start of the fight, because things take a while, so I shall see you there. And it's boss time against Grandmaster Nimzo. And this can get tricky. I can't use the typical wagon switching tricks. So for this, though, we're going to use Focus Strength and Oomph right on Ballman. This way Ballman can get as much damage out as possible. Now he attacks and you're going to Sage Stone, because we gotta get the healing in. He's got a Disruptive Wave. Well, guess what that means? We're just going to do the exact same thing. Okay, attack, and this is a case where mid-heal might be better, because mid-heal does a little bit more health. Not by much, but a little. Okay, we're going to then Focus Strength. You're going to Oomph. When Bomber gets to a certain threshold is when we have to do some more tricky things, but for now, this is the strategy. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Focus Strength and Sage Stone, we're still okay. And you can attack. I'm going to throw a mid-heal out. It's a little bit better. That's good. We're okay with this. Keep Focus Strengthening and Sage Stoning. Okay, now you can attack. You're better off Sage Stoning. Okay, good. That's the backup we wanted them to do. You're at 300 now. Now, you're not dispelled yet. You may as well Focus Strength and Sage Stone still. Once he's dispelled, that's when we want to heal. Yes, you attack. You do that, and I think we should do a mid-heal. Alright, I actually have to heal now. Since he's going to use the breath attack next, we're going to change it just to Dwight, so Dwight can use Sage Stones. Because that'll heal him in the wagon. This is the closest thing to a wagon trick we can do. Nice dodge, though. Alright. But this is a case where now he doesn't have his Focus Strength, so we want to go ahead and heal himself and just try to get his HP up a little higher. It's okay if right now he's healing, Nimzo's healing like every time now, but that's okay. Switch back. But yeah, these guys are weaker. If you get the robots, you have to take them out. Okay. This is the last turn that we're going to go ahead and do a full heal turn, because we can catch up to that. He healed about 200 by now, that means. But we can get there pretty okay. That's fine. Okay, you're going to Focus Strength, you're just going to heal. He does have to take the damage sometimes. Okay, we get it. You need to attack. Good. We're still ahead, it's just that, it did slow us down a little. Okay, we get it, shut up. You guys have, like, no attack. Jeez. You really can't affect us much. That's why we also had to level up, because our defenses are not great. Okay, you can attack. There we go. That was not bad, and we're at decent health right now. Now is the really hard part. This is where things might go wrong, and I'll be meeting you at the starting point for it. But I'm going to pause, and I'll just meet you at the start of the fight, because even though it doesn't take too long, it's just a little bit easier, because I expect this is going to be a long video. For final form of the boss time, and for this, there's no more Focus Strength. You're better off not doing it. The first thing we're just going to attack, and you're going to Oomph. Sadly, unfortunately, they have the same speed, so it kind of makes it a little difficult. That sucks. Sage Stone. That sucks. Keep healing, you keep attacking. That's fine. This is a case where you're going to heal yourself and you're going to oomph. It's okay if Dwight goes down. That's fine. Now you can attack and you can Sage Stone to try to keep yourself up a little longer. Yigdu is only for when they're both low and might die at the same time, because that will kill us. I'm trying not to use a Rebirth Stone for this. I could use it for this, but it doesn't guarantee much. That's still okay. But yeah, with the Orichalcum, his attack would be about, only like 100 something. Like 180 or something. There it is. That's what we wanted. And now we can go ahead and leaf up. That's the only full heal type of thing we have right now. I'm going to have you heal yourself while you oomph him. But yeah, we really have to focus on the Yig leaves. It's pretty bad. Heal yourself again. We're going to have to repeat for the moment. We need the oomph. Okay. Now you can start Sage Stoning. We gotta keep your HPs up. It's okay if Bomberman goes down, but we just don't want them to go down at the same time. Right now we're kind of close. If he attacks after that, okay, that's fine. You need to get ahead on the healing. That's fine. That's less fine. We gotta do the same. If we get unlucky, then shit could go bad pretty bad. That's okay. If he double Fire Breath, we'd be screwed. I don't think we need to Yigdu yet. We just need to keep them kind of balanced, that's all. Good. That's fine. The longer Dwight sticks around, the better, but we don't need to focus on that. You can attack. Good. Yeah, I hate when they're matching, though, because that means that they are going to be, means, unfortunately, that what do you call it? That I don't get the oomph ahead of time sometimes. We're not at that point. You could heal, you could oomph, and let yourself go down. That's fine. Time to Sage Stone up a little bit. Alright, that's Dwight down. Okay, Yig up Dwight. He's in meditate phase. We're doing good, actually. I think he got dispelled. I honestly can't remember. I get so focused. You know what? I'm gonna heal. Nope, he did not. Okay. Now you could just say I should have been healed, but I kind of want to keep MP up. That's fine. You know what? Heal yourself anyway. Okay. Yeah, just Sage Stone. Are we gonna get away without using the Yigdu? Might. You didn't get dispelled yet. Basically, every 2 rounds, we can match a meditate with Bomberman attacking. Okay, that's gonna hurt. You got Disruptive Wave, so now we have to focus on healing yourself, and you oomph. That's fine. That's less fine. I'm risking it. But this might be death if he Fire Breaths. Alright. That's okay. You can heal. You oomph. This is still difficult, though. Things can go wrong, but, like, I hate that I had to level up this much, but... Well, this is why I don't mind cheating too much, either. Okay. You're not dispelled yet. You're at 300 plus. You should be fine, Bomberman. At least they're guaranteed to be faster than him in that throw. And there. Thank you. I am okay with that. Okay. He's still not... Oh, no. He did get dispelled, right? I know. Now he is. Don't attack. Thank you. You heal yourself. That was my bad. I should have healed. Okay. And that's Dwight down. How are your leaves? You're okay. You're okay. Bomber might go down, though. I'm going to say heal yourself, and because he's past the meditate phase. Okay, that does not matter at all. I don't think you'll run out of MP if we're at this point. That's okay. That's less fine. Heal yourself, and... Okay, and that's fine. But we are going to get to a point where we're going to have to prioritize keeping Dwight alive if we run out of leaves. I don't think he disrupted wave, so you could save stuff. Okay, ouchies. Keep it up. A little dangerous. No, not bad yet. The whole point is to keep him around 300 HP for Balmrin. I'm gonna Yigdu now. Because I don't trust it. That's fine. This is the case where you just attack anyway. Yep. You know what? You attack too. This is the time. That's fine. Sage Stone, and there you go. Oh. That was much better than my test run, let me tell you. I've been having a little luck with the recording runs, but wow, that was obnoxious. We can finally get our third party member, but we're going to be seeing this fight again at some point because of how this run is, because we are going to have a total of 4 party members, but we're going to have 3 for Estark, and I might have to do some shenanigans in order to get through that. But whatever, I'll explain when I get there. For now, hope you guys enjoyed that annoying bit of fight. See you at Estark. Okay, guys. This is completely luck-based. So, but it is possible to do this, but it is very luck-based. First things first. So I misspoke last time when it came to Nimzo. We don't get our third party member now. We don't get them until after we beat Estark. That's right. We're going to be using Starkers and, what was it? Baby Bjorn, Bjorn Jr., whatever, or Rebjorn, that's it. We're going to be using them, but we're only going to be using them after we beat Estark. And honestly, this is going to be like kind of a split monster party. I didn't mention it before, and I don't know whether or not I have mentioned it in the descriptions at all in previous videos, but yeah, this is going to be a duo monster party, and it sucks, guys. It is really bad. We are at both of them are at level 99. I've used up all seeds that are relevant, and also I've went to the only TnT board I'm able to go to, just to raise some minor stats here and there. Not that I could do a lot of that before I lost patience. It's really slow. But here's our stats. Dwight actually does start getting good stats towards the end of his levels, but still, like he normally would have max agility. But in order to survive this, I need Hela's armor on. So yeah, but like he's still very middle of the road. He's not that good until towards the end, and even then, it's still not that great. That resilience up that he has is included with stat seeds and all that, but he does have some decent defense thanks to the equipment at least. So there's that at least. His strength is not as good though. And Balmrin has the better strength, but it doesn't have the best weapons. Though they do have better attack, it's not by much. So it's still like just kind of fucked in any case. And the resilience is less, and that's why they're in the back, because they have less defense, and we want Dwight to be taking the hits more. But this is just pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie, there's a good chance that we're gonna fail a couple times. But what I'm going to do is I will show you one failed run for the basic strategy, and then I'm going to probably do quiet recordings until I finally win, and probably just do a voiceover. That's probably going to be what happens. Because again, I've only done many test runs at this, and I've only won once. So, yeah, just look forward to that. You'll see it in the video description if I had to do that. But for now, yeah, let's look over our items now. I should. Blizzard Blade on Dwight, because Dwight will be attacking in this, because you need him to. Hela's Armor for a little extra survival. It's very necessary just to survive the Fire Breath a little longer. Ogre Shield, because that's the best shield that he can get that actually resists breath attacks for him. And a Great Helm, because I gave the other helm to Balmrin, because this is the next best thing we can give to Dwight. He's going to be wielding the War Drum, and all Yig Leaves except for Rebirth Stone, except for the Rebirth Stone. That's because we don't have a full healer. If we had a full healer, this would be not that hard at all. One full heal would be fine, or even a Meditate. If Dwight had Meditate, that'd be great, but nope. For this party, this is pretty bad. As for Balmrin, Icicle Dirk does slightly better damage than the Orichalcum Fangs. Just a little bit. It's not a heavy amount, but it's still something, so that's what we're doing. Flowing Dress is for the breath attacks, because the breath attacks are nasty. And Metal King Helm, because we need defense. He's got the Yig Dew, because we need to make room for extra Yig Leaves on Dwight to keep Balmrin in. And otherwise, it's all Yig Leaves and the other Rebirth Stone we can get naturally. Now, I gotta tell you, my other plan was to go fighting a bunch of Great Dragons or King Cure Slimes until I can get a bunch of nothing but Rebirth Stones to get through this, because that's how difficult this is going to be. So, yeah, look forward to how long this is going to be. Anyway, I'm going to cut recording here, because I want to make sure I can separate these. And, because, yeah, this is going to be sucky. So, I'm going to cut recording, and then I'll show you at the start of the first fight, the first recorded fight, and we'll see how we go from there. I'll see you there in just a sec. Okay, attempt 1, recorded anyway. Let's go. Here he goes. And here's Estark. First things first, we're going to War Drum, and we're going to actually focus strength, because Dwight goes last, we can actually do this. Ouchies. Ouchies. Okay, now you both are going to attack. That's some good damage. This is what the Rebirth Stones are for, by the way. Ooh. Actually, we can kind of get away with this. You're going to attack, and we're going to use the Yigdu now. We want to save the Rebirth Stones when we can. Okay. Good. Now we're going to War Drum and Focus Strength. Oh, boy. Okay, that's fine. And now... let me see. We should both attack. Just in case Disruptive Wave doesn't go, but Dwight normally is going to probably miss it. Do this, and because we still have the Rebirth Stones, we're going to Focus Strength. Balmrin will survive. And now we're just going all out on this. Bye-bye, Balmrin. And that cancels his second attack. Okay, good. You're going to attack again. You know what? No. We're going to oomph Balmrin. Balmrin's going to Focus Strength. Because Dwight should survive this. Yep. I mean, there was a chance he wouldn't, but still. And now, attack. Okay. Oh, that sucks, actually. I'm going to say we have the Rebirth Stone, but I'd rather not... this is the hard part, guys. See, part of this is knowing when to use a mid-heal just to keep Balmrin alive a little longer, and not. But we do still have a Rebirth Stone. I don't think it's worth using a mid-heal because he's going to go down no matter... this guy's going to go down no matter what. So, I'm going to say attack. Oh, wait. No, Rebirth Stone does not give him his turn back, so no. We're just going to say attack. Yep. But that cancels his second turn. Now, here's the problem. Dwight has to revive, and he's going to be slow, and that's the sucky part. But on the plus side, Balmrin doesn't take the damage until this. So now, War Drum, Focus Strength, because Dwight should survive. That's fine. And both of you are going to attack. That focus strength does help. That's not who I would have liked you to have hit. I'm gonna say... well, Dwight doesn't matter. It's depending on whether I should defend or not. I'm gonna risk it and say attack. I risked it and I lost. See, that's the problem with this, guys. Well, this is the first recorded run, and as you can see, it was bad. I'm going to now do just a bunch of fast-forward runs with no voice lines from me, and we'll just do a voiceover until I get the right luck. So, I guess I shall see you in a fast-forwarded recording later. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, this has been miserable. So miserable that I am going to be kind of cheating. I basically wrote down every single move I did to make sure I got the right RNG to win this. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but sadly, yeah, I've only managed to do this once, and I basically needed to hit the exact right move at exactly the right time. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's why I'm doing this live. So everything I'm doing is live. This is the second turn, this is attack twice. Now we're going to attack twice again. Dwight's going to die and get auto-revived. Very good. But yeah, this is the only way I could at least show it, because all of my other attempts have not been good. So I figured I'd show this off at least showing you it is possible, but you have to get lucky with this pair without having to grind super big anyway. Alright. Attack twice. I am going to fast forward a little though. We're going to drum and attack. Yes, because we got an auto revive coming. But yeah, this is unfortunate, really. You're going to attack and you're going to focus. Dwight's probably going to miss if I have this right. Yep. Okay. But yeah, this is what I had to do. These guys are just extremely difficult to do this with. And if I hadn't miscalculated with the third party member, I would have at least done something better. But, yep, we did that. But yeah, so unfortunately this is what I gotta do. Alright, we're going to Yig Bombrin, because he's going to die here. Yep. And now we're going to... The big thing with this fight, when these comes to these two, is getting the drum and focus going. When you're safe enough to do that, you do massive damage, especially with Bombrin's Icicle Dirk getting a boost from the focus strength. Alright, we attack twice. This is a time when you're going to attack, and we're going to use that Yigdu now. But Bombrin dies more than Dwight does, because Dwight has better defenses. This is a case where we want to keep Bombrin in. So you want to, and Bombrin has the better damage output, so that kind of sucks in that regard. So it's funny, when I did my test run, that I won on, I barely won because of lucky RNG, thanks to Estark deciding not to use certain moves. But also, Bombrin had died and Dwight was out of leaves, and so Dwight just kept attacking, and then at low health he was able to survive. And I wish I could have captured that, but I sadly couldn't, and I've spent way too much time doing this. So we're going to drum and attack. Yes, I got the right thing. But yeah, I tried doing a lot of... We're going to defend and attack. I tried a lot of attempts, believe me. I went on... This is probably attempt 20-something that I can't even think of. This is all... But that also includes me hitting the wrong thing just at the wrong time when I got really far. So, I kind of get it. But yeah, you basically have to play perfect and hope in order to win. But it is possible. Please believe me when I say that. I'm trying not to rush too much, because otherwise I might mess up the order. But yeah, I'm going to try to fast forward so you guys don't have to hear me babble on so much. Let me see. We're going to drum and attack. I think Dwight dies, though. Yes. Okay. But yeah, it's so easy to accidentally hit attack when you mean to use the Yiggly. It kind of sucks at times like that. So, if you play perfectly, you can do this. But with them not having good fire resistances, this just does not work very well. But you guys are going to see me doing other things, at least. So you're going to be seeing Starkers and Rebjorn soon. And but they're going to be doing this on their own, since they're overpowered anyway. So look forward to that. I still have to go through the stupid TnT dungeon, excuse me, TnT board that gets unlocked after you beat Balmrin to get them. So I have a lot more work to do, so I hope you guys can forgive me on doing this in such a cheaty way. Let me see. We did that. I think I need to... Yeah, revive you. Okay, but I really do hope you guys can forgive me on that. Besides, we're technically getting an extra... Let me see, I need to... This part is RNG manipulation. I'm trying to heal Dwight in order to keep going. In order to make sure he doesn't use anything that hurts poor Balmrin too much. But yeah, we're going to be getting basically 2 monster parties in this regard. We're going to be getting 2 different types of duos here. So I guess you can call this the split monster party. But anyway, we just revived him, so we want to drum and focus. By the way, even with me doing this still comes kind of close, even though I know the outcome. Now we're going to both attack, because I want to show you how many leaves we have left. We have 1 leaf left. We're going to have Balmrin get revived, and you're going to attack. There we go. And this part is also a bit of RNG manipulation. I did try this in my regular runs, but every now and then I'd throw Dwight out by himself so that there's no spillover damage from, like, flame breath that'll pop onto Balmrin. And that is part of the technique as well. But now we have to revive Dwight, but also because Balmrin has more Yig leaves, so it kind of made sense at the moment. So we just yigged him up. Alright, we're in the final stretch, guys. I hope you guys didn't mind me babbling here too much. We war drummed, and now we attack. And that is it. Oh my god. This was miserable. It was 39 turns if I have my counting right. Let's see. Yep, 39 turns. But now we're gonna get the TnT board unlocked, and then I have to go and grab up our 2 new party members. So you'll see me in a bit. So I guess I'll see you with our new party, taking on both Nimzo and Estark once I get them to a decent level. So I will see you there. Alright, so this is going to be a little introduction to our characters here, new characters here, Rebjorn and Starkers. And as you can see, Rebjorn sucks. Look at the HP and MP, and he's at level 43. Holy crap, does he not get his big stats until like level 99 or something? Oh my god. He is just... Ugh, it is bad. So, and the grind is nuts too. Look at how much experience he has. And this is me using cheats. Yeah, Rebjorn... he sucks. On the opposite side, we have Starkers, and Starkers has very good starting stats, but he doesn't gain anything. He gets a lot of empty level ups. He can equip some very good stuff at least, though, so there's that. But yeah, like, he doesn't really need to get too many stat ups at least, but at the same time, it's like, really, the level ups are just for his skills. Now, skill-wise, he does get some interesting things, but he doesn't have the MP to use some of them. Like, Kafrizzle, he can probably use it like a couple times, and then he's out of MP. Scorch is amazing, though. Meditation, very good. He's self-healing, at least. Disruptive Wave, not bad. Starker's Storm, which is basically Electro Storm from Dragon Quest VI, and yeah, that one actually could be pretty good too. But again, he doesn't have the MP for it. Scorch is probably the best thing he's got at this time. He also does get Zoom and Holy Protection, which is kind of like hero-like, I guess, but eh. As for Rebjorn, at the moment, he's got Inferno and Scorch as well. But again, he doesn't really... if I put him in battle, he's just going to die. He doesn't have enough speed to even get his good moves out before he dies. Focus, Strength, and Lightning is just like Bomb Buff is okay, but at this point in the game, you don't need it. Inferno and Scorch, again, are probably his only good moves at the moment. Frenzy, just like Dwight, but he's not going to be wanting to use that since he'll be probably hitting someone else if he even gets a chance to use it, since he's so damn slow. Equipment-wise, this is what I got on them. He's basically kind of another Dwight in a way. I have him on the Flame Armor for now, but he can use the Hellas Armor, Blizzard Blade, Ogre Shield, and Metal King Helm. For the moment, I have Elfin Charm on him and the Meteorite Bracer to keep him fast. I could probably put the Meteorite Bracer on Starkers, but Starkers apparently only gets like 50 agility total, so it really wouldn't be worth it. And for Rebjorn, excuse me. That's what I meant. Rebjorn cannot wear a shield. His best armor is a Silver Cuirass. He has the Icicle Dirk and up to Orichalcum Fangs as his best weapons, but as we know, Icicle Dirk probably be the best damage dealing weapon. And a Thinking Cap is his best helmet. So yeah, by the time you get Rebjorn, oh my god, does he suck. Because you have to level him up way too much. And I'm going to show you guys what they get on a level up, because I'm going to do a boosted experience fight. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. And here's the boosted experience, just to give you an idea of how much experience I'm giving these guys. I'm going to fast forward this. Starkers, 1 MP, nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. But he does get Kaboom. Nothing. Yeah, it's bad. But for at least Starker starts okay. I imagine eventually he'll start getting some experience, some stats, but it's like ridiculous here. Come on. He learns to Cold Breath, which will be useful. Oh, he gained 1 HP and 1 MP. Oh, that's Rebjorn. Very shitty stats. Oh my gosh. Can you give him a little bit more HP? Like, I understand not giving him the best stats yet and all that, but give him some HP to survive. He does not... He's getting 1 HP per thing. He's level 50, and the amount of experience we're giving should be enough, but no. Kazing is something I did want him to learn, but he can't survive long enough to use it. By the way, neither of these guys have any innate immunities or resistances as far as I can see, at least according to the Wikipedia. So, yeah, Rebjorn's going to be taking all the damage. I think I'm going to actually have to level 99 Rebjorn to actually make him useful. Starkers has a chance to be okay, but he needs to get more HP. That's the big thing. He needs at least 500 HP. So I'm going to be leveling these guys up until at least Starkers has 500 HP, and maybe I'll just leave Rebjorn to be just thrown aside or something, because I don't know. This is just bad, guys. But luckily, I have experience cheats to hurry this up, process up. But trying to do this regularly, not worth it. Not worth it at all. These guys are... Starkers is a decent trophy guy, but Rebjorn, I don't think it's worth having to level him up this much with this much experience. That is so many Metal King slimes. Ugh. Anyway, next time I'll see you, probably be facing Nimzo. Hey guys, alright, so we are here at Nimzo with just our two buddies, Starkers and Rebjorn. I got him up to level 76, which you would think would be a way to just steamroll through this, but it's not. I was gonna get them up high enough in level so that they had at least 500 HP at first, but I decided this is probably a little bit more of a challenge, at least, because they do get good stats, but only after level 60. So I decided, okay, we could do it. We could do it this way. We'll have it. So this is still a challenge, but but it's doable, and that's what this is. Now there's still a chance I might mess this up. Who knows? But like, it's still like I think Starkers technically could get through this by himself with a little luck, but Rebjorn does have some help in this. He can help with some of the bad luck portions at least. But Rebjorn is unfortunately really the most fragile one here. But let's go over our stats here. Starkers, as you can see, he's maxed out on strength, great agility, very good at resilience now, wisdom, and maxed out luck. Doesn't really need much of anything, but I got him what I could, and I figured, you know what, I don't really need to worry too much about him. He's got the good stats and all that. Skill-wise, these are all of his skills. Frizzle is pretty good, but we're not really going to be using his spells too much. Meditation is his primary big thing, so he could self-heal and keep himself in there. Disruptive Wave, he doesn't need to use that really. He's going to be mainly an attacker. Scorch and Cook a Cold Breath, I may be using those depending situations, but generally he's better off attacking in most cases. Starker's Storm is really good, but it is absurd in MP cost, so I really don't recommend it. It's basically Electro Storm from Dragon Quest IV and 6 that either Pissarro had in 4 or the Liquid Metal Slime class had in 6. And Starker's Slash is just Giga Slash, which Dragon Quest IV had for the hero, and I think the hero class in 6 as well. It's been a while since I did 6, I gotta get back into that. But next up here we have Rebjorn, and as you can see, well, he's okay. He's got good stats. I mean, they're not as good as Starker's, but agility is not bad. I did give him some stat seeds. I mostly gave him the agility seeds, I believe I gave him. Oh, I did give Starker's MP seeds because he had less than this, just so you know. But yeah, got maxed out luck. Neat. I guess that'll help a little. Wisdom, resilience, and agility. I believe luck actually helps with some of the statuses because I noticed when we get, what is it called again? I was going to call it defense. That's the old school way of saying it. Kasap. When Kasap is cast on them, sometimes they resist it, but according to the wiki, they don't have any natural resistances to that. So I think luck does help with that a little bit, or at least a decent amount. Probably like 1/3 of a chance at most. I'm being generous. But anyway, yeah, strength not as good, agility definitely not as good, resilience not as good, but not the worst. Wisdom is, well, who cares? And luck is maxed out. He's just, His skills though are okay. I think I've already went over these before, but I figure they bear repeating anyway. So focus, strength, and buff are what you would expect. Inferno, meh, but Scorch is good, and at least he has that. Scorch and Kazap are probably his two main attacks, and Kazing is actually going to be useful to help him not have to rely on using any Yigglies, or at least not too many in case he runs out of MP. Now, items. Best items I can get for these fights is going to be the Blizzard Blade for Starkers, because that's 100% the best attack thing you can give him. Flame Armor is okay. I mean, at least it helps with the Ice Breath part. I was going to give him the Hela's Armor, but I decided against it because the slowness is not worth it. I'd rather have these two be a little bit faster, so I went with that. Metal King Helm, give him all the defense, and besides, he's the only one that can equip it of this two-man party. And the Ogre Shield for the best breath of defense I can give him. He's got the Yigdu, just because Rebjorn really shouldn't be the one using it in general, because he's a little slower. And also to give Rebjorn some... Well, actually, no, I gave it to Starkers because he's fastest, that's why. Anyway, and a bunch of Yigglies because he's going to need to revive Rebjorn. Now, Rebjorn! Icicle Dirk, I stole some gear from our previous guys. But Icicle Dirk's going to be good for the extra boost in damage. He rarely is going to attack, but it will help. Silver Cuirass is the best armor he gets. Meh. And Thinking Cap is the best helmet he gets. Meh. I decided to give him the Meteorite Bracer just to let him move a little faster, at least. He's going to have the Sage Stone to help out with healing, the War Drum to help Starkers get their boost in attack, But he also has a couple other stuff to help him out. Staff of Salvation, as we found, does do a little bit more healing, like 20 points more healing than a Sage Stone, so if he does need to heal himself only, he could do so. And a couple Yiglaives in case he runs out of MP or something. And also Zenithian Sword and Zenithian Shield, just to give him some more options if he ever gets a chance to. It's very unlikely, though. So that's it for all our setup. I'm going to start up the phase 1 of our Nimzo fight, and I'll meet you there. And it's boss time! Alright, for this first part, we're going to use Scorch because it does slightly better damage than the ice weapon here. And you are going to War Drum. It's 122. Cool. You'll attack, you'll Sage Stone. 205, nice. That's fine. For this, we're going to now switch out Rebjorn because we don't want... He takes the damage worse and can't self-heal very well. So we're going to have Starkers just go ahead and attack. Starkers is probably just going to... Also, he has better defense. The Starkers is probably going to be our dedicated Ice Breath receiver, I guess you could say. You can just attack and you can Sage Stone. But this also is a way to get steady damage going since he does heal 50 each. Alright, that sucks, kind of. Switch it back for now. And actually, wait. Sorry, my bad. Rebjorn's HP is fine, so we're going to have him now Scorch, and you're going to War Drum. You kind of have to bounce it. Also, you may notice I have other people in the party. I meant to mention that, but I was just too lazy to put them in their storage, I guess you could say. So I decided against it. Anyway, we got the War Drum up so you can attack, and you're going to Sage Stone. But yeah, ignore the fact that Dwight and Balmrum get healed. They're not really going to be a part of this. Alright, we got unfortunately disruptive, so we're going to have to switch over to Rebjorn. Rebjorn is going to have to meditate. So he's basically got resistance via healing in a way. Now we switch it back, and he's going to have to go back to Scorching while you need to keep Sage Stoning. We just really don't want Rebjorn to die on this part of the phase. That's all. It's okay in the next phase and all that. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you don't have the health yet, so we're going to have you keep Scorching for now. Because also, these guys suck, too. They do more damage than the clowns. That's fine. We're not too bad yet. Scorch and Sage Stone. Honestly, physical damage is not the worst part of this anyway. The best part of damage here anyway. Oh, would you stop that? Let me see. I think it's better to meditate. Under 200, probably a good idea to heal. Oh, I forgot. He has defense. Sometimes I forget that. But anyway, yeah. Scorch, and we're going to Sage Stone again, just to keep Rebjorn up. At least these two have all their skills that they can learn now. So, there's that at least. Ow! Quit bullying poor Rebjorn. But at least we're getting rid of those losers. Alright, let's switch it over. Yeah, you're better off just keep Scorching because you don't have the attack right now. We're still staying ahead. It's just we're doing only 80 damage per turn, though. That's the sad thing. Would you stop that? Ugh. Alright, we don't have to meditate on this phase yet. Alright. You do that. That hurts. That's nice. And he shouldn't be able to hurt poor Starkers now enough. So we can do this and Sage Stone. Good, they're gone. What are you going to do? Frizzle. Now you can meditate. Okay. I mean, it's not a big deal if Starkers dies because we have Kazing on Rebjorn at least. Alright, you're going to Scorch it, and you're going to Sage Stone. Try to get your HP up higher if you can, because we're just about there. We don't want Rebjorn to start at a low HP. Alright, put you back, and get him back to Scorching. I feel like I'm playing D&D with Scorching Ray, except instead of Scorching Rays, it's just one big giant Scorch. I do like the animation that these guys have, though, with the little Draknies going everywhere. Okay, anyway, switch it back. We're going to Scorch, and I'm debating on War Drumming. Yeah, Starkers can heal himself, so that's fine. because that way we could at least get some attack up in there. That's perfectly fine, because now you can meditate. We'll be able to start with a little bit more HP in this next fight, which should be coming soon. At this point, I'd rather give you a little boost in HP if you can. That's not ideal. Switch it back. Pretty good damage. Yeah, twirl your sword. We get it. Switch it back. You're going to attack, and I think you're going to scorch. Get some extra damage in. And Starkers should survive because it's not Ice Breath right now. That'll hurt, but that's about it. We switch it back, and we meditate on this. But yeah, it's unfortunate that neither of them have a full heal. I really thought one of them learns it, but I guess I mixed it up with meditate. But you can attack this, and I think you're better off Sage Stoning. Yeah, just get the HP up. Keep the HP up. Oh, you finally disrupted us, you dick. Alright, scorch it. We're still staying ahead on the HP, but it's just still, like, kind of shitty. Okay, you are disrupted, so you're gonna have to Sage Stone. I said that weirdly. And that's fine. Here comes the Ice Breath. Go ahead and scorch it up. There it is. We killed a lot of them, so we got a decent amount of experience. Not that it matters much. But okay, I will meet you at the start of the second phase, just because it can get a little... It takes a little bit of time with that slow text roll, so I'll see you at the start. And it's boss time! Again, versus this douchebag. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is have him attack. At this point, you're better off attacking than using Scorch, even when you don't have any of the boosted effects of the drum, because he does about, on average, around 190 with his physical attack. Scorch only does around the 150s, and I think Cold Breath does... You know, I didn't really fully test it out, but I believe it's roughly in the right ballpark here. So we're going to have you just... Let's just... You know what? We'll demo the attacks as we need to. You're going to go ahead and throw that drum out. Rebjorn won't be one-shot. Well, that sucks. Alright, you need to go ahead and meditate on this. And I'm gonna have you... It's okay if Rebjorn decides to die. It's okay. Why don't we just test out the Scorch on him? Just to see the damage output. But it does 165. Yep, that's already lower than what Starkers does regularly physically. Now, because we got that cassette, we want a War Drum now. Yeah, 186. Okay. Ow, quit it. He's gotta have to meditate on this. We already saw what Scorch does. We can't use Kazap yet. Did I? Yeah, we're boosted. Rebjorn can actually attack. 183, not bad. There goes Rebjorn, that's fine. We are going to go ahead and revive him up. Good chance Starkers goes down. Yeah, he's a little paranoid about that bounce. You're going to meditate, and I'm going to try to mess with his AI. Because we don't have to worry about him healing right now. Alright, you're gonna attack and you're gonna heal. Because that does more than enough damage. That's fine. I'm gonna keep Sage Stoning. This will give us a little more HP. It should not kill... It should only kill up to one of them. Alright, you keep attacking. Yeah, you gotta heal. We want Starkers at least at 200 HP. That's fine. Ooh, that was a little close, actually. Yeah, time for you to Yigdu. I think we're War Drummed up right now, so you could attack. You don't do as much damage, but it's something. Oh no, you're not War Drummed up. Damn. Should've did that. Okay, my bad. Yeah, you're still better off just attacking. You're gonna War Drum now. Oh, he's not, but he is. That's what it was. Well, that was kind of a waste of Rebjorn's turn in a way. You're going to attack, you're going to Sage Stone. That's... Yeah, but see that resistance, though? But they don't have any natural resistance, which is interesting. Alright, you're going to attack, and I'm going to have you... Sage Stone worthwhile. Yeah. Just for Starkers, at least. That's fine. Now we gig it up. That's fine as well. Yeah, Sage Stone will handle this. Yeah, we have to... Oh, 159 there. That's fine. You're going to have to meditate on this. Go meditate, and let's get a War Drum out. That sucks. That also sucks. You're going to have to just attack, and you're going to Sage Stone. Okay, not too bad. Ooh, that's tricky. You're going to have to meditate. And you're going to War Drum just to give him something, and also so we can get rid of the cassette, if any. That's fine with me, actually. You can attack, and... I don't think Sage Stone's going to save you. War Drum. Because at least you'll Disruptive Wave, if anything. Ooh, look at that! Luck is working in our favor there. I'm debating on whether or not I should bother with him doing anything. I think he's... We did War Drum. Go ahead and just attack. I'm not expecting to be able to heal up enough for Rebjorn. That's fine. You're going to keep attacking. I meant to War Drum, actually, there, but that's okay. Okay. You're going to attack, and don't bother... I guess that Sage Stone did save Rebjorn, but go ahead and War Drum. Want to make that your only move? No. He had to do it. Alright, we still got a decent amount of Yig leaves. We can do this. Okay, that sucks. Oh, he's in Meditate phase. That's actually not too bad. Your HP is a little too low, so I'm going to have you meditate on this. And I'm going to have you War Drum, just to set up Starkers. Rebjorn's probably down. That's not bad. You attack, because you can get through the Meditate in 2 turns with War Drum. Ouch. You have to meditate. And do I want damage? I'm going to attack. Just attack. Alright. Is Rebjorn dead? No. Oh, go you. Alright, you can keep... yeah, you have to keep attacking. You have to Sage Stone. At least he doesn't seem to be able to double Fire Breath. Yeah, I saw that coming. That's not the worst. You do that, and you War Drum. Again, this is... I could have leveled them up even higher, but this seemed like the plan, a good plan to do. Alright, meditate and War Drum for a challenge. If you're going to keep Kasapping, I'm going to do that way. You have to Sage Stone. There we go. That's actually okay. I'm going to actually... should I Sage Stone? I don't think he's been used... You know what? It's time to Kazap. That does more damage... Oh, about the same damage when he's boosted, come to think of it. I'm going to now have him Sage Stone. But it gave him a little bit of a boost. If he's War Drummed, he could do that. If he's not War Drummed, he can use Kazap. That's his thing. Alright, you need to meditate, which means I'm going to have you Kazap because you got disrupted. Okay, we're in the 3rd phase. That's good and also tricky. Kaboom sucks. Kazap doesn't matter anymore. You can keep attacking. I'm going to have you War Drum. Because the more Starkers can do, the better. That's not good. You definitely need to meditate, and you're going to Kazap. That's fine. How many leaves? We only have 2 left. Okay. You have to meditate. You're going to Kazap. I don't even remember... Yeah, because he got revived, so he doesn't have any... What is it called? He's not boosted at the moment. I'm going to have you attack and use Sage Stone. Because that does more damage. That's not the worst. That sucks. Meditate and Kazap. He is drummed, but that's fine. And, okay, I'm glad he did that instead. But now this is Rebjorn's last life. And at this point, it's time to bust out the Starker's Slash or the Starker's Storm here. Let's see what Starker's Slash does. And you just Kazap. 293. That's actually not the worst. You're going to Starker's Slash again. You're going to Sage Stone just to boost him. I think Rebjorn's gone. You have no more HP or whatever to expend. One Fire Breath and a follow-up attack is going to kill Starkers. We have to keep him healed, which means I'm going to have you make your final Kazap here because you got nothing left here. And there goes Rebjorn. And now the tricky part. We got to meditate. Okay. We're gonna have to attack. This is where it can go wrong. Oh boy. Yep. Okay. This might be a screwed run. Ow. We have to keep meditating until we end the round with under 200. With over 200. Okay. Nope. That's it. All right. That's what I mean. I will meet you guys back at this form of Nimzo, and we will try that again. But unfortunately, we got bad luck right at the end there. I'll see you there. All right. Since this is going to be a return, we're going to be fast forwarding through a lot of this. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and try Cool Breath to see if that does any more damage because I forgot to do that. And I'm gonna War Drum. 127? Yeah, okay. You're better off attack. Good to know. He's got to now meditate. You're going to attack. Okay. Now you're going to attack, and I'm going to have you self-heal. That does heal a little bit better, but... Uh-oh. Really? Wow. I got fucked there, guys. Sorry. Alright. Next time will be the winning run instead of me just receiving it. Jeez. Okay, I'll see you there. God. Let's try this one more time. Jeez. Okay. So, for this, let's see. We're just going to have him attack. We're better off. And War Drum. Alright, Blazing. He's going to go ahead and meditate, and you're going to War Drum again. Time to double attack, just to get some damage in, because I don't trust Rebjorn being able to survive anyway. You're going to go ahead and you got Rebjorn. And yeah, you have to meditate on this, which means you should be Scorching. Let's see. I could also just help. No. Oh, you know what? I'm going to mess with his bounce. Okay, good damage. You're still going to attack. I'm going to Sage Stone and just play it safer this time. I think the longer Rebjorn can stay alive, the better. You're going to have to meditate, and I'm going to have you War Drum. Just to make him Disruptive Wave, at least. Attack, and same thing. That's fine. Let's yig up Rebjorn. You can now attack, and you're going to Sage Stone. Yep, I saw that coming. That's fine. We're going to now Kazing you. Ouch. Okay. I think War Drum. That's okay. You're going to attack, and now you're going to just Sage Stone. I don't like that. I'm going to do Sage Stone and play it safe again. Okay, attack, and now War Drum. Nice hit, nice crit there. Ow. There's no saving you at this point, so I think we should mess with your pattern here. Oh, we're just trading blows, okay. I'm going to Sage Stone. I'm a little scared, and I did not expect that crit, but okay. Attack, and now War Drum. That sucked. You got Rebjorn. Really? we're gonna Yig do because I'm a little annoyed with that. Debating Kazak because he bounces down, and at least it's a good damage there. All right, try to keep yourself alive. Really? All right. Meditate and War Drum then. Yeah, this is becoming a pain in the ass. We're gonna probably run out of Yig leaves again. Seriously? All right, I think bounces down, but you know what? I don't trust myself right now, so do this and yeah, keep yourself alive. We really need Rebjorn to stay alive a little longer here. Nice dodge. Okay, War Drum it up. That sucks, but okay. Back to Sage Stoning. Starkers can mostly handle this, but we can get unlucky. That's the problem. Dew is down, so I have to do... That's a bad idea. Oof. He's putting me in a position. I have to sacrifice Rebjorn. Go ahead and meditate, and I think the drum is up right now, so attack. Alright. That's actually not the worst. You just attack, and I want to bait another disruptive wave, so we're going to do the drum. He's down. Ugh. You're really pissing me off here. You have to meditate, which means I'm going to Kazap. Let's just keep the damage outgoing, then. That's not good. He has to meditate. I'm going to attempt to save Rebjorn, but I'm not counting on it. Oh, we're already in the desperate phase. Okay, good. In that case... War Drum. Really? Well, you can regular attack and you can Sage Stone. No? That's bad. Stop that. I'm debating here, like, what I should be doing. I think damage output. If he's healing, we should just Kazak. We need to get the damage output out there. That's fine. We have 2 more lives left, and that's it. Okay. I'm debating again. Ugh. Let's see what Starker Storm does. And you Kazak. 205. Yeah. Oh, you dick. This is why Rebjorn needs to be around. Alright, we did that. I think Starker Slash does better damage, though. And honestly, Kazak. That is okay. You can meditate, you can Kazak. We just need that damage output. We have 1 more life for Rebjorn. Alright, Kafrizzle is not enough. You have to attack. I really want to War Drum, but I think we need the extra little bit of healing. Just for Starkers, at least. Alright, you can attack, and I'm actually going to try to keep Rebjorn alive. Oh, we did it. Okay. But yeah, I could have over-leveled for this. I know it's not as hard as it could have been. I mean, but it was still at least a bit of a challenge, and that's what I was going for. It's doable, but you can get unlucky. That's it for Nimzo. All we have left now is Estark, and I'm probably going to get everyone to at least 500 HP. I'll also have returned Dwight and Balmrin to their homes by then. So I will see you in that video. Who knows how long that one's going to be. Okay, this is not too bad of a fight, but unfortunately I do have to relegate Bjorn to being kind of a buff bitch. I know that sounds terrible, and I'm sorry, but I already feel bad about just saying it, but it's true, sadly. So, this is the levels I got. I'm going to be healing them up fully, by the way, but off-screen, but just to show you. They're at level 86 each, and I wanted to get them at 500 HP. I literally just did 1 fight with the experience cheat on just to get through this faster, and it gave me this, so... Yeah, 13 levels since last time, and as you can see, their stats just rose amazingly fast. Starkers is basically maxed out on all of his basic stats except for Wisdom, and HP and MP his MP exploded, while his HP did pretty well too. As for Rebjorn's attack is actually pretty decent. Agility, nah. his stats are slowly getting there. His resilience is better, though, too, so good for him, and his HP is slightly better. Unfortunately, that part doesn't matter because we have breath attacks to deal with. If we had Insulate, this wouldn't be so bad, but sadly we do not. And so Rebjorn is basically going to be reduced to just kind of buffing, and that's about all he's going to do. So that's my plan anyway, but here are their stats anyway. I suppose they're good if you have an Insulate user. That's probably the only time they're going to be good, because otherwise they take a lot of damage. It's just ridiculous. Our item setup is basically the same as our last time with Nimzo, so not much has changed here, except that I got rid of a couple of things for Rebjorn so that he could get some Elfin Elixirs, but he's not going to really need them, because you're going to see my strategy in a bit. But he'll be just spamming War Drum when he can. But anyway, I'm going to go heal them up real quick, and then I'll see you at the start of the Estark fight. And it's bonus boss time once again for this monster party run. But Starkers are in Bjorn, and I did, in case it wasn't noticeable, I did get rid of Dwight and Saber or Palmrum. They're good. So in any case, here's the plan. So things to know. First off, Cold Breath and Scorch. Well, Scorch has 0 resistance, but it's not going to do enough damage. Starker Slash and Starker Storm are both completely useless here because he's immune to zap spells. Cold Breath he resists, so you're better off with Scorch, but again, Scorch is still not as good. We're mainly going to be using Meditation and Kafrizzle here, because Kafrizzle is actually pretty good. We will be attacking when we can, though, because attack is still better. And meanwhile, Rebjorn, it's better that he doesn't bother trying to attack. It's just useless. He's just going to War Drum. He's just going to die too much. And I forgot about the Disruptive Wave. That was my bad. I was supposed to start with Disruptive Wave. Okay, let's try that again and not be stupid about it. He's going to Disruptive Wave. I did a dumb. You're going to War Drum. Really? It's a contest now. But that's okay, because now you can at least Kafrizzle, and you're going to War Drum. So yeah, that does better than Starker's default attack. Also, 96 damage only to Starkers with the ice? Does he get resistances or immunities as he levels up? That's weird. Or maybe that's the Flame Armor. Maybe it's the Flame Armor combined with the Overshield, maybe. Because we were... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. If someone wants to review the footage of him against Nimzo, that'd be fine. But in any case, we're going to go ahead and switch just to Starkers. Starkers is going to first meditate. 105, 85. Time to just attack. So this is basically what we're going to be doing. You're below 300, we're going to meditate. Alright, that does 100 each, that's fine. You can attack because you're still buffed, or oomphed, whatever. And then now you got to meditate, and it recycles. Alright, you can attack, and this is the way it goes. I'm going to meditate. It's kind of like Golem in a way. Alright, so yeah, we need at least 300 to survive. That's what I'm getting out of this, because Blazing Breath is around 150-ish. Alright, first things first, before we reintroduce our buddy, we're going to meditate now. That's fine. We switch him in. You are going to now Kafrizzle, and you're going to War Drum. That's fine. You go down. That's less fine. You wasted our turn. We're going to meditate and wait till we have a good opportunity here. So we resist cold better than we resist... Do we have the same resistances as him, maybe? That would make sense, and maybe the Wikipedia is wrong or something. Because, yeah, it seems like we might have an innate 20% crack resistance. Good to know. So, okay, so Starkers does have some ice resistance, I think. Or gains some later. I'm not sure which, but it's only going to be 20%, so it's not, like, great, but it's something. He doesn't have the same sap resistance, that's for sure. We've seen that, so... Weird. I'm thinking out loud at this point, I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and Yigglyp him up. That's okay. Why don't you meditate and you can war drum this time. Uh-huh. It's hard to tell, but in any case, you can now attack. We can keep attacking. We're okay. This is where it'll get slightly close, but nope, we're good. Meditate it up. It's the flame breath that's the worst. I feel like it's just a little too risky. Okay. Get as much damage out as you can. Kaboom's not too bad. But a double flame breath could kill. Alright, we're alright. Oops, sorry. Let's do this. You are going to now Kafrizzle, and you're going to War Drum. If we had full heal, we wouldn't have to do this tactic, but sadly, we do not. But if we had full heal, we could be doing things a lot easier, too. Alright, you gotta meditate. And, of course, he Disruptive Wave. What a dick. Go ahead and revive him. You know what, for this one, let's Yigdu and War Drum. This will give us an opportunity to buff, at least. And keep us at a decent health. Is he gonna be a dick? No, he's not. Good job. Alright. Give a nice attack in. And now we're gonna have to heal for sure. It's okay if Starkers does go down, because that's what having our buddy in the back there is for, as long as he could survive the hit. It would be nice if I had the rebirth stones for this one, but I already used them all up, and unless I want to go hunting them down or hoping for random chances on the big-ass TnT board, I'm not going to get that chance, which I don't feel like dealing with anyway. That TnT board is just too long. Uh-huh. Okay. We're doing okay still. Now he wants to Disruptive Wave. Well, first things first, let's heal up. I want a more favorable throw. Why don't you use the Ice Breath instead? Or that's better. Okay. You go ahead and Kafrizzle, now that you have the MP for it and all, and you can War Drum it up. But we have constant damage going for us. Okay, we switch him out again, and we're actually in okay states. We can attack. I could have the drum on Starkers himself, but it would also kind of mess it with him a little bit. I'd rather, like, it would mess up the damage thing, and we'd take more time. So this, in this regard, is why I made this strategy here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Why don't you still have to I'm gonna have you meditate anyway, and you're gonna War Drum. There goes Rebjorn. Time to attack until you're disrupted. That's annoying. But yeah, meditating is very useful, at least. Alright. And again, the only reason we're even bothering... We could just do this with Kafrizzle, probably. The only reason we're bothering with keeping Rebjorn alive is because it's faster to attack than it is to bother with... what do you call it? With Kafrizzle. God, he's being a dick. You're disrupted anyway, you may as well heal yourself. I was debating on Kafrizzling instead, but nah. There goes Rebjorn. Give it a nice attack. Oh, would you stop? I am going to meditate because it's safer. We might have been able to survive. Yeah, we would have. But it was still just like, I don't want to risk it. Okay, go ahead and heal up and you drum it up. But yeah, Starkers could do this just with Kafrizzle and some Elfin Elixirs. Oh, right. You can attack. And right away. You know what? I'll sacrifice him a little early now. Meditate and War Drum. I'm glad though I gave him Rebjorn the Meteorite Armband though. Yeah, that's the shitty thing here. Go ahead and Kafrizzle while you War Drum. Because Starkers is still much faster than Rebjorn. And there goes Rebjorn. I have to meditate just to be safe. You're probably going to disrupt me, right? Yeah, because you're a dick. It's still taking a little bit of time here, but it shouldn't be much longer. But yeah, Rebjorn doesn't have much better to do either, because he can attack, but it's not as good, so why bother? That's safe. We can attack. Now you need to heal. It's a shame that Giga slash whatever you want to call it, his thing, Starker slash is ineffective, because that'd be kind of fun. Drum it up. But yeah, Rebjorn, I don't like him. He's not, neither of these guys are good, considering they're legendaries, though. I mean, Starkers gets good much later, but at this point, it's like, why bother? They're just a bonus, and not, by the time you get them, there's not much fun in that to me. Now, this team is also not great either, but whatever. Oh, I got disrupted. I didn't see that. That's my bad. I was talking too much. I'm gonna just go over them. Like, I don't think they're good, in all honesty. There's nothing worthwhile to do with them, other than maybe messing with the game itself and doing some sort of gimmick run, maybe. Which I do like the idea of, by the way. I might do that. If I can figure out an editor of some sort. Can't say I'm very savvy when it comes to those things, but we'll see. But I think Rebjorn would be the worst because of the way his stats gains go. And they really should have just made these guys have an easier leveling time, because I know some of the monsters have different leveling curves. They could have made these guys a little bit easier to level, or start them at a higher level, considering they're only used for this much of the game. Just these last two bosses. So I really think they could have been much better. I'm not saying they had to be useful story-wise, but they should have been useful just before the bonus boss, or maybe, I'm just going to Frizzle at this point. Maybe even just, I don't know, after you beat him, Estark, he gets even harder, and then these guys are actually useful, because them with, like, the hero's son using Insulate, and also getting the drum from someone else, they'd be amazing. Maybe not together, but they'd be good. I do have Yig Leaves. Okay, I thought I was out. That's fine. Go ahead and meditate and drum. Obviously, Starkers is better than Rebjorn, though, for sure. But I don't like Rebjorn. I really don't. Go ahead and meditate on that. Okay, that's good. Just give it a good attack. Alright, you gotta meditate. Let's see. I would have survived, funny enough, but that's okay. Alright, let's meditate anyway. I'm getting sick of this fight, honestly. This run was basically a gimmick run, all things considered. But at the same time, I'm just kind of annoyed with how this went. I feel like this could have been much more. I thought this was going to be more fun than it was, and instead I just had to grind so much just to get through this. I did it to myself, though, and I did want to get these guys out of the way in some way that seemed thematic, and I think I achieved that. Alright, go ahead and come back in. I forgot you were alive. I just hate some of the... Oh, there you go. Well, Rebjorn got to be a part of it. It's good for him. But I just hate that some of the things I had to do in order to make this run possible just feels a little underwhelming. Oh, we got a mini medal. I care. They needed better equipment. They just needed something, you know? 83 turns. Oh, but of all the foolish lies to tell, insisting my son is among your number. I didn't know about that. Okay, you know what? That makes me a little happier how this run goes, having that little comment. I wonder if he really could be my son. I have no recollection whatsoever. Grr. Okay, that was cute. I appreciate that. But yeah, overall... Oh, and also, fun fact, he's one of the few monster pals that you get that will state their sex outright, unlike some others. But anyway, that was this. This is Monster Party 15 Side B, I guess you could say, for boss. I hope you guys were able to enjoy this, even if it wasn't the most orthodox or even really, in my opinion, not really something anyone would ever want to try to do. But I damn well did it, and now I could cross up another set of monsters off my list. I think I only have 2 more monster parties left to go. For review at this time of upload, the only monsters we have left now are the Liquid Metal Slime, Man of War, Dragoof, King Slime, King Cure Slime. I'm surprised I didn't use him earlier, but I'm kind of glad. Revolting Horse, Warhog, and Barbados. That's all we have left. I think that's a total of 8, unless I counted wrong, or I said something twice. But yeah, I have to figure out what I'll be doing for one of the next runs. I don't know if I'll be doing a theme or if I'll just be doing what works. We'll see. But for now, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next run. Bye-bye.